Hey! What is going on, you dead set legends? We are here for the #1 arm wrestling variety show in the world. I am talking about Maximum Bang Monday. This show's been going over 12 months because it is just so much damn fun. Not only are we going to talk about arm wrestling, we're going to play some games, we're going to have some fun. Take this show a lot of what we say lightly. It is all a bit of fun. And I am your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and always joining me, my co-host, my tag team partner, my best friend, however you want to mention it. He joins me every week. And I've even worn his shirt. You know him. I know him. It is Uncle John. Uncle John, what is going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a hot one this weekend.
Oh.
I mean, parts of it were steamy hot. That kind of like too hot to handle, too cold to hold. I mean, most of it was very chilly, but at times there was some peaking heat, if you know what I mean. Gennady, Devon, awesome. I can't wait to talk all about it tonight. The awesome match, so good.
We're hitting all the major talking points, the good or the bad. We're going to get right into it. If we get a bit of time, we'll talk about what else is happening in the arm wrestling world. Mate, it was, there's some touchy things to talk about. I have sat there. I'm not going to lie. I've got myself some popcorn, jumped in the comments section of a few videos and a few social media posts. Holy shit. Are people teeing off? Basically, if you love Devon, the refs were cheats. If you hate Devon, it was the most fairest arm wrestling match.
Down the middle. Right down
the middle. You couldn't get anything more fairer than probably my hairline. I tell you, it was, it is brilliant. And we're going to say hi to all you Dead Set Legends in the chat in a moment. So we're going to go through some of the major talking points that we think that we can go about it, but we need your input. Without your input watching the show, it's Uncle John and I yelling at each other on a video call. So we kind of, and that just seems our wives will hate it.
Then it's just like the other 22 hours of the day.
Yeah. It's like we've already had a half an hour conversation beforehand. There's some people in the chat. I had a couple of things I need to address as well. I've seen one person jump in the chat. These things usually happen as soon as an event finishes. But let's do what we do best, John. Let's say hi to everyone. I'll tell you what am I? Oh, yes. Someone has changed their name, and it's made me very, very happy. We'll get to it. One thing I do love is Armenian arm wrestlers in there. Like before the show starts, everyone's just like talking to each other as if they all have just been hanging out with each other a few days beforehand, but they live on all sides of the globe, and it makes me very happy. Armenian arm wrestling's in the chat.
It's nice because most people, I would say, don't have like buddies next door that are super into arm wrestling, right? But we're all into arm wrestling.
That's right. And we're all here and we're all being acknowledged. Spurbies is in the chat. One of the most positive people in the world. Right. The Genix is in there. Arm Gods in the chat.
Saw him this weekend.
Oh, you saw Richard Genix this weekend?
I did.
Is he real positive or fake positive? Or HIV positive? No, good guy?
Well, at least one of those three. Maybe two.
I jumped on the Arm God show this morning, and boy, oh boy, did I have a really good belly chuckle. It was just it was real good fun. It was real good fun.
They talking real like logical stuff.
Nah,
no,
we caught a predator. This one guy came on. It was his first time on the show, and five of us just went to town on him.
Oh no!
It was like your initiation to come on the show. Can you handle Can you handle this barrage of Gatling guns? And
Look,
if you stay on the call, you're an armed gods.
Look, it's like a guy like Roy Baker. Look, that's how Roy Baker got his foot in the door. He was brave enough and man enough to take a real, I mean, let's just say Beer Man gave him a real hand job. And it was a real tongue lashing that night, I tell you what. He used his mouth in ways I had never heard, and Roy just kept on taking it.
And he's sticking around. Good man as well. Our manager in the chat, Phil Woody, Andy Beckett. What's going on? How are you all going? Tall Paul Hutchins is in there. Ready, bang, your Dead Set Legends. What kind of meanness we're getting into today? Now, this one here. Coach Ray, cat burglar. Ready, meow.
Did Coach Ray explain himself? Have we seen him?
I haven't messaged him yet. But I need to just message him and go, mate, you look like a cat burglar at East versus West.
He's like, people are teasing him for his exotic shirt. So he's like, what if I go all the way to the other side? I'll just go all black. Then they certainly they wouldn't be able to say anything about that.
They can't, but we got him. The dangerous ones in the chat. I love the cat burglar. It just made me laugh. It made me laugh. What do we got? Dominic Lorenz in there saying Opana. Harvey Weinstein. Ready clang. Ready bang from the bionic one. The Plexinator.
Mr. Plexman.
We've got Trip War 030303. Hey Jake. Hey John.
What's up?
Muscle Bike. Being a bitch. Maximum Bane. Jane and John. I'm the dad.
Dads don't have
Barcho versus Sasha, ready bang. David Marr, ready bang. Uncle John rocks. Phil Woody UK with a couple of pounds there. Thank you very much. He says, love you, mad bastards. Happy 1 year Max Bane birthday. Yeah, it's been longer than a year. We kind of went, I think I was looking for highlights. And then I read something like when I was going through the old videos, it was like 13 months ago. And I was like, oh, John, you realize we've been doing this every Monday and Tuesday for a year now?
Oh, remember when?
Triple, it's 2 a.m. where you are. Good man. We still haven't solved that mystery of the man-woman.
It's a mystery to this day. It remains a mystery.
You know, it's not a mystery.
I made some extra room.
Please go vote for Sarah. She's going to be Ms. Fitness. Please go vote for Sarah. I'll share screen a little bit later on, Sarah. Hope you're going well. Now then, Jake. What's up, Connor Ellis, David Mars in the chat. Arm Historians in the chat.
Oh, yeah. I saw this. We got to talk about this.
So let me just quickly, So Arm Historian, with all due respect, I know you're really upset. First mistake, calling out Matt Rhodes. It's got nothing to do with East versus West.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Core Sports are the streaming service, but it's a directive from King of the Table or East versus West if you get a copyright strike. Now, if you do see other videos sharing East versus West or King of the Table or whatever, Monster Factory, sometimes there is an agreement between the parties. Sometimes they've missed it, but you've got to understand, I understand you being upset, you know, when you get copyright strike and you felt like you've done the right thing. This is just us trying to help you. That's all, mate. This isn't us having a go. You know, I enjoy your channel, but calling people out.
Let's say it like this. He did post here. He says, I'm okay with Matt now. I've corrected my post, had a chat with him. So that's cool. But you just got to ride these waves, right? Some of us, we ride in the shit, in the piss that's in the gutter. Some of us dare do that. But that is a place only for brave men. So you must ask yourself, arm historian, how deep does your bravery go, my friend? How deep?
Yeah, because in my experience and watching other channels, arm historian, what you did by calling them out was way worse. If you just ride the wave I know when you first see it and your emotions are running high, but if you had left it for 24 hours, reached out the right people, it would have all got sorted. And now
I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I like a guy that reaches out there, overreaches a little bit, shoots for the moon.
Now I want to help arm historian because I want his channel to stick around.
Well, he's good. He's got good content, right? He's got good content. But there are pitfalls now. There are pitfalls now that didn't exist when we first started these channels.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's a totally different thing, right? It's a totally different thing.
There you are. Tony Farina, ready bang. Arm Gods in the chat. Ready bang. What is going on there? Have we said hi to everyone? Ready or punna? Says Lucha Pagliacci. Have we said hi to everyone? Yeah. And Will Barcho is a major talking point. The ease of which he had handled Adam was insane. He is a star of the future for sure.
Bacho bad.
Yo, Aussie. Yo, Uncle John.
Royman.
Ready bang from Crazy Uncle Jim and Swisher Sweet.
Yep.
GB19. Do you think Devon would benefit more from a gym workout? No. Devon is Devon. He's right. He's all right. He knows what he's doing. Sup, dog? That's it, legends. The reach around. Jordan Davis. Bang, fellas. How are we traveling after the weekend? So much arm wrestling at home and abroad. There has been.
Yeah, Lockie looking real good.
Yeah, and Jordan did an amateur comp on the weekend as well.
Nice.
2 days.
Very nice.
Ain't it? Eat it live. Remember that time Travis worked for Ingen?
Do we have confirmation that that's a real thing? Like Travis was in actual doghouse on that one?
So it was. You could hear the audio.
Oh,
so you could hear the audio. I haven't heard the exact audio, but everyone was saying you can hear him and Ingen disagreeing. And Ingen's like, calm down, take a break. I believe so.
I got to go back and watch it.
Yeah, all right. Have I said hi to everyone? What else have we got? Jason's in the chat. What about Hutchings versus Ongabayev? We can talk about matches a little bit later on. What's up, you pisses? Cheers, chat.
Dude, here's who I put against Ongabayev. My enemies. I don't want any of my buddies going against that guy.
Yeah. What a there. Yeah. There we go. Finally home. Good evening, everyone.
Well,
like that. Have we said hi to everyone? Ian Productions.
Marcus is here. What's up, Marcus?
I'm way behind in the chat.
I got a Mimiski. I got a Jared TG. Little sup dog.
Rick Chains in the chat. What up, Rick Chains? Arm historian. I get what you're saying. We're just trying to help, mate. We're just trying to help. Maybe just message me, mate. Just message me on Instagram if you're like, holy shit, what's going on? Because the last thing you need to be, because once you're in the bad books, mate, they will. It's not so much them, but people will hawkeye your channel and go, yep, he shared. So we're just looking out for you. There we go. What is going on? Brazilian arm wrestler, my man. Enet Live TVs become a banger again.
Bang it.
Okay. Have I said hi to everyone? Apologize if I've missed people. The Roman one is in the chat. Roman Reckless. Marcus Thompson. Solanche boys. What's up, Marcus? We're having a good old laugh on the old texties yesterday. Aussie. What's up, Maminsky? And then Uncle John Tops.
Oh.
Okay. Let's scroll. I just want to make sure I said hi to everyone. Let's get stuck into it. We're 15 minutes in. We're just saying.
Get in. Talk some of that juicy juice.
Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna talk about some exciting stuff. The major talking points. We're also going to play the caption game. We've got the update of the leaderboard, and we have a winner. We have a winner.
So you're telling me that somebody actually picked all 3 of the matches, as unlikely as they ended up being?
One person sent me an email, and it said, and I quote, hang on. I want to say it in the correct order. Winner's selection: Gennady, Vitali, Rivas.
Man, what's the bigger? Well, I know what I think, but what's the bigger upset? Rivas over Dave or Gennady over Devon?
Rivas over Dave.
Yeah,
the way he did it was just ridiculous.
It still isn't computing in my brain. I've never seen that happen to Dave.
I literally sent Dave hugs. Armstorian is a diamond geezer, guys. Yeah, we're trying to help him. Bloody hell, we're trying to help him.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, Muscle Block's good dude as well. That's what happens here. Most people are good dudes here. Caleb Williams is in the chat with a super chat. Hey, Caleb, C-Dub, thank you very much. I already know this has probably been said, but the refs absolutely Bret Hart, Paul Lynn, 9-second pin. This is my favorite bit. We might actually go back and time it, but it's gone as long as 5 minutes. We need a time how long he'd already pinned him.
Yeah.
9-second pin, and the first round, Devon foul doesn't even exist. Obviously, the refs don't favor the West. We're definitely going to get into all that there. Some of our major talking points, which we're about to kick off, Caleb. Thank you so much for the support of the channel. David has jumped in and says, forget about East versus West. Kazakhstan versus Georgia makes sense now.
I mean, I don't like to say it, but he is right.
He really is. Gennady, want for war crimes. Please extract his nuts, says North Korean Fan TV. Love it. Thank you for the chat. Now, Uncle John, first talking point. Did round 1 actually matter? Devon versus Gennady. So let me give you some context. You can fire off first. Devon was in his zone, whether to bleed or concede. He wanted Gennady to bleed out or give up. That is Devon's shtick. Might have cost him in the end. Now, does it actually matter that the fact that the foul was called on Devon? The refs weren't even looking. The foul was called on Devon. Would it have mattered if they called the elbow? Because Gennady elbow fouled a couple of times. Yeah. Would it have mattered at all where the foul was called, and did it have an impact on the rest of the match?
Okay, so let me fire off a couple hot nuggets at you on this one. Number 1, did it matter? Yes, it matters. All that stuff matters. Not only did they call the foul on Devon, which lost him the match, Gennady clearly elbow fouled before Devon elbow fouled, and they just, I guess, didn't get it. But look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff going on. We cannot forget the fact that it is very difficult to ref a Devon Larratt match. Devon Larratt makes it very difficult to ref a Devon Larratt match. So we do have to have a little give and take. But in the moment, I was pretty pissed. I was pretty pissed that I couldn't believe that they missed the Gennady elbow, and then they did call one on Devon. Now, do I think that one thing was enough to change the whole course? I think Gennady did enough to prove that he was the better man on that day. I don't in any way, shape, or form want to insinuate that Gennady did not do what he set out to do, because he did. At the end of the day, he did. He beat Devon, and he beat Devon in a scary way. He stopped Devon in Devon's absolute strongest position. Devon is like this, like hand is way inside the body. He's pushing in, and Gennady just is hooking, and he just hooks him to. I mean, come on, how can you can't deny the guy for that? Would I wish we could go back and see what would have happened? Yes.
Yeah.
How big was the effect? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But yeah, so did round one actually matter? I think it did have an impact on the match, because when you're in such a controlling position and then the foul was called against you, right, when you'd known you had done nothing wrong, definitely plays a huge factor. It definitely plays a huge factor in the early rounds. Yeah. Now, did that give Devon an adrenaline dump? Did that really affect the way Devon pulled the next couple of rounds? It could have been. It could have been. I thought Gennady was much stronger, and his ability to adapt and change, pressing, hooking, and things like that made a huge difference. He really didn't get into Devon's games too much.
Dude, he fooled him for the win. Gennady fooled to win. Look at that last round. Gennady was like so far past Devon's hand. He was like way past it. And you can watch it. His hand is like not even close. His hand just hovers here. And it's like he's just pushing in with this. And it just went down.
Yeah. So say Devon gets round one. Could have been a bit different. Would we? I still think it would have gone to a decider. Is it not a silver bullet? Still sticks in my craw. Yeah. So, I still think regardless of what round one happened, it would have. Yeah, I don't know if Devon would have won, but geez.
Here's the thing. Gennady did win. And I don't think that the elbow itself, there was time after that to still have it out. It was early enough. And I think, unfortunate, but I fully give it to Gennady. Now, when we talk about Paul Lynn later, I'm not going to be so nice about it.
Yeah. So let's see what people are saying in the chat. Is they're ready to tee off? Yes, it mattered. It had an impact. Yeah, foul in a losing position on Gennady, but that's not the rules at East versus West. Right. It still would have been a restart. That's why I've asked the question, because we saw John Brzezinski versus Irakli. We saw Oleg Petrenko against Moritov at the last one. He was here, and the pin pad was there, and he just went, start again. Yeah. So, did Devon underestimate Gennady? I don't think he underestimated him. I think he just the thing is, Devon didn't pull any different to any other match. Devon loves to get in his sweet spot, and a thing that works for Devon is the mental side of it. Bleed them out. Let them have their pride and excitement in them. Bleed them out. And it kind of worked, almost, because Gennady was elbow fouling to get the restart. So, like I was saying, bleed or concede. But then it just went against Devon. So Devon didn't pull any different. So it was very, very interesting. What else have we got? What else have we got in here? So this comment here, Devon gets caught up in putting on a show and lost complete focus on winning at all costs. He does this every single match. He does it every single match. He knows what's going on. And 90% of the time, it works for him. This time, it didn't. So we might, get a quicker Devon next one. That's like when Levan got caught at King of the Table. Everyone's like, oh, Levan's human, things like that. Well, you don't think Levan's now just going to train that so that never happens again in his life. Right. So now when Devon pulls, he's just going to go quicker the first couple of rounds and then bleed you out later.
Well, it'll be so cool if all of a sudden we get a different version of Devon where he's doing heavy reps again, or he starts to go back to the value of like heavy lifting. That'd be very interesting to see at his current age.
Yeah, that's another thing. Gennady used press and speed. Devon couldn't do anything. He thought he could. That's the problem. Devon did not defend. It's quite funny what I'm seeing because I love reading the comments because it's Devon fans against people that really hate Devon. There's like there's a very rare of us that are in between. And the people that hate Devon are talking like it was a 3-0 loss.
Yeah.
They forget that he
got destroyed. Yeah.
So, it's really good.
I mean, that's honestly, it's a disservice to both guys because it was an awesome match. Like, what more can you ask for in a super heavyweight main event that ends 3-2 in an absolute knockout war where we're all over the table, back and forth, boom, boom. I love it.
There we go. Amina Ramina says Devon's only chance in the rematch is to use the Javi.
I've talked to Devon about it. He's just, there was a moment when Devon took on Sandris where he looked in the camera and he almost gave me a little wink because he knew he could, but he didn't. And when I saw Devon, I said, Devon, were you thinking about doing the javelin to Sandris? And he said, hey, I'm not that greasy. I said, that's right. You know your lane. Only the greasiest get that javelin going, buddy.
And if you want to be the greasiest, armgods.com and you can rent the video.
Yeah, you could hire it as well.
Rent and hire it. Same shit. Shut up, John. Phil Woody, the manager, says round one was a correct result. Devon cheated massively in the setup and should have been fouled out anyway. Oh, Phil.
Ooh,
hey?
I got to read that again. Devon cheated. Okay, so it's true. I even commented on it. Devon was moving a lot in the ref script. A lot. Like how Devon does it. He's that back pressure is rolling into the start. That is very true. So that is why I am more likely to give it to Gennady. Because even with all of Devon's shenanigans, with his BS that he does all the time that I dearly love, Gennady said, no opener. He took it, right?
Yeah.
He took it.
Look, I think in that match, like they should just let him go. Like they were both all over the shop. What's going on? Hollywood Matt Connolly can't wait for AWE too.
Yeah.
The real burglars were the refs, not me. Brilliant. I think I know exactly who this is. I think I know after this super chat. I think I know exactly who this is, and I love it. I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Brilliant. The cap says Devon 2.2. All right, let's get on to the next talking point. I know, wow, everyone just wants to talk about this. Thank you, everyone. Devon is like LeBron James, has more haters than fans. I could agree with that one, but I like Devon. 98 versus the East, Carolyn says. Ready bang for arm wrestling for nerds. I will say it. It was an awesome match. I thought it was an awesome match as well.
Yeah, really good.
What's up, Peter? Okay. Holy shit. Comments are flying. I like this one. Nopana. Okay. So the next talking point, Devon Gennady rematch. For me, 100% yes, and it needs to happen soon. Like July.
I couldn't agree more.
Rest, recover, couple of weeks training, no excuses.
Boom.
Because you're basically the same person. If you spend another 12 months or 8 months. This is what I wanted with Levan and Erdemes. This is what I wanted. Yes. I absolutely want this one.
I couldn't agree more. I think that the rematch is obviously warranted. 2-3 finish or 3-2 finish in the way it happened, where there were those questions about round one, whether you're on one side or the other. Little bit of greasiness went on. So what better way to get a little bit of Dawn detergent on there and wash those duckies off than with a rematch? Now, when you think about the rematch, do you want it in East versus West again, or would you like to see it in a different promotion with slightly different rules?
There are 2 promotions that I think should have this match, and that is King of the Table and Arm Gods. Let them go. More rounds for these ones. And you know what? This could be the very first thing of the Uncle John first to 50. Let them go. Let Devon and Gennady go first to 50. I would love to see the King of the Table or Arm Gods. I think it would be great because of the 6 round. Oh, Arm Gods, we would change it to a 6 round format. King of the Table, because if all of you guys tell Call Sports and King of the Table that I should be there, then I will be there. You need to tell them though. Marcus wants it at Arm Gods. Smart man. But I think the longer format, I think it'll be great.
Yeah. Let them stretch it out. I mean, who doesn't want more of that match, right? Of course we want more. Of course we want more. I want to see how much gas that Gennady bicep has in the tank, because apparently a lot.
Yeah. Have a rematch at the next AWE show. Show them the Aussie reffing skill, mate. Tom Uglesia is a great ref, and he would dominate that matchup for sure. He would dominate that one. Everyone's like, yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Devon is the one that gassed out. He might not want the longer format. I think they would just forget sometimes who Devon is. Like, you don't think he's going to adapt? But it is.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. All I know is that I like it. And I want
this. You know, I may or may not know how much they got paid for East versus. I may or may not know. Put my hands up. But wow, the money to get this rematch ASAP, you're gonna have to get deep. You might have to sell a few Aussie arm wrestler trading cards.
Right.
What's that? Are our packs of trading cards for Series 1 getting printed right now, John?
Series 1 are in the printer. Can you believe it?
Printed. They are getting printed. So Maximum Bang trading cards, Series 1, they will be put in packets. So that old nostalgia feeling of you opening up, will you get the Dave Chafee signature card?
Ooh.
Or will you get the clean, crisp, one of one Ryan Bowen delusional card?
Ooh. Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to do ASMR of just me opening packs. Pulling out those. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
Brilliant. The nightmares in the chat. Maximum Bang to the handsome devils on my phone screen and the usual suspects in the chat. Hope you're going well, Dan the man. Hope it is all happening there.
Well, the other thing that I think people are forgetting just slightly, like Devon is arm wrestling on Wednesday on the left hand. So it's interesting to think that he just had this loss. And I know people are like, is it going to affect it? It's always going to be in his mind, right? Devon, very resilient. He lost to Levon incredibly publicly on a huge stage. This is not even close to that level. He's going to be fine. But will this left-handed match at Arm Wars kind of help him maybe transition back into the next phase?
Who knows? Who knows? But James Fields says, Aussie and Uncle John, do you guys think that this result will affect Devon's mentality for his upcoming match with Dennis? James, no. No. I don't think so.
I think that if it does, it would be to make Devon reapply himself harder, more, readjust, understand his body better, understand what he's going to need and the level of power that he needs. Because clearly Devon went to that table with a certain level of power he was confident in, and Gennady showed him that that wasn't going to be enough. So Devon's going to have to put that one in his brain and then go to Dennis about 18 levels higher than that.
That's right. You'll have to take the Levan approach. Carolyn Looms, can we get independent testing for East versus West? Carolyn, then no one would be pulling.
I would be pulling.
Yeah. Like
nobody wants that.
Like Carolyn, in all due respect, like you don't think the West?
I think that hey, I don't even want to get into it probably.
My only little tidbit that I find interesting is it's WAF straps. Referees are wearing the WAF logo.
Right.
But you have to be clean to pull WAF.
Right. So what are we doing here? What are we talking about here?
Just have East versus West reffing shirts.
Right?
And have East versus West straps.
Easy fix.
Simple solve.
Yes,
if there was testing for East versus West, Carolyn, I think Jess would be pulling against Sarah Latona. That's your main event. Justin King, howdy, gents. What up, my man? Justin, one of the owners of the Aussie Arm Wrestler trading card. And we have a winner.
Ooh.
196 entries and one person got it right. And we'll announce that a little later. And they've got 1 week to get in contact with me or it's back on the chopping block.
Was it Gennady's mom?
It could be.
It could be.
It could
she
be.
Voted Gennady.
What else have we got? Gennady bragged about his endurance. Make it a best of 9. I'd be all over that. Just want to make sure. Can Devon get a win at WAF Worlds or Pana?
Get
Devon
a win? A win? Yes. Can he win it? Probably not. When was the last time Devon was in a tournament for like a real elite level tournament? Been a long time.
Well, what weight will he pull in the supers?
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Did he beat Arafadim
with strict WAF? Because that's the thing. It's like East versus West is like elite strict, which is not strict at all. But when you go to WAF for real, like for real WAF, like Devon's shenanigans, like they're not going to work at all. They're just going to follow you out immediately. So probably not, unless it was like, okay, Devon, if you can get first place at WAF, you get X amount of money or whatever. It was some kind of thing like that. And he really was able to focus and like change himself into a gunslinging tournament puller. Then maybe.
John, have you ever arm wrestled with nut instead of chalk? Says North Korean fan.
I haven't tried the sacred nut, but I would like to.
I'll tell you what I'd like if there's 157 people in the chat and only 57 likes. We're going to do our 3-second pose for all of you to hop out of the live chat, hit the like button because it really helps, and we'll get in there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's how long it took for Pauline to get called a pin.
The old 5-second pin.
Rock and Roll says, just say F and go. Yeah, I think that's what they do.
Yeah.
So Strangeland says, Monster Michael Todd's channel comments related to Devon and the bad calls were screened out on his comments in his recent video. He said YouTube doing it on comments removed. I'd have to go check out his video.
So my experience with YouTube removing comments, they do every once in a while remove weird comments that I don't understand why they remove. but like they will do auto remove on anything that's, swearing stuff or like, real aggressive like. But I couldn't tell you one way or the other.
Yeah. Yo, Jake and Uncle John, ready? Dang.
DF.
Joda. What up? Okay. Scroll down, man. The comments are flying. Whoop. I just want to. Oh, damn. There was one I wanted to see. No, I've missed it. Damn it. There's one good comment I wanted to bring up, but I've missed it. I'll scroll back. 3, 2, 1. No.
Marcus says their live stream from earlier already got the yellow warning sign for not okay for advertisers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
It went nuts.
Paul, like with Paul Maiden there, you really just have to start at yellow and just hope it doesn't, go red. It's really
that's
best
all.
you can hope for.
Be thankful that it's yellow.
Yeah,
mate. It went nuts. It was quite funny. Alrighty. So just a quick update on the old Maximum Bang Caption Game leaderboard. As we get in there, let me just remove the banner so we can all see who is winning. We might play our first game soon. Unknown. Actually, we will play our first game after this one because it comes in very, very suitable. Captain Obvious, Juju Mugu in second. Anthony B. Devon's forearm. You can see all the usual suspects there with some points. Then you head over from the 3-pointers, and it is stacked with all the 3-point kings.
They're all here,
including Rebecca Todd. And then we've got the 2-pointers that are just hanging on for dear life. And then our 1-pointers that are in absolute struggle town.
Yeah.
That is the update there. So, with 140 people in the chat, 140 odd.
140 people in here? Everybody is hot and bothered for arm wrestling. I'm telling you.
Trying to think, do I put slow-mo mode on?
No.
Nah. All right, ready? What? Caption game. All of you are going to have fun. I want to know, why is Devon mad?
World's your oyster, boys. World is your oyster. Look at what a classic picture this is of Devon right here, right? This like emotion, this rage and this outrage, really. Because this is right after he gets called the foul. He realizes that he lost the match on fouls, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I like it.
Yes, it's really, that's another thing as well. If you do so there's an emoji of flexing your arm, but if it's a robot one, it has to get approved on YouTube. It's really weird.
What?
I wonder if they think it's an AI bot or something like that.
Maybe. Oh my God. I can't handle it anymore.
So get in there. Why is Devon mad?
There's a couple good ones already.
Let's see if I can. Why is Devon mad? Artem and Jody. Why Artem? Why is he mad at Artem? I don't get it.
I don't know either.
Constipation. That's why he's mad. Fair enough. Plain and simple. He forgot his brown pants. I would love to see Devon's actual reaction to this one. What do you mean Jody can't be on stage?
He would probably be like, oh, well, actually, I understand. Yeah.
He tore his scrotum. Ooh. Oh.
All right.
Rick Chains. Jody, you're not yelling elbow loud enough.
Engen can't hear you, Jody.
I might write that one down. Rick Chains,
everybody.
Yep. Jody, not yelling enough. I got to shorthand it. He found out the ref was Bart Wood in disguise.
He just whips off his mask. Love it.
Yeah, really good pick. That's when he realized he was fighting the refs too. He's telling Jody it's not worth it as she approaches the ref from behind.
He's
That
like,
boy's on top of
Jody,
the
no!
leaderboard.
Goddamn, unknown arm.
I have
hate
to
that guy. I
shorthand it
love that
because
guy.
that all won't fit.
It's not worth it, Jody.
Prudnick farted on Jody.
Mm.
He realized he wasn't on shutout stakes. He's upset because Cat Stevens changed his name and quit music.
Only a comment from Spermies could be that ridiculous.
He's out of maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
He's not mad. He's just screaming Opana.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did round one.
Yeah.
He got caught. Jody got caught with chocolate thunder.
Jesus.
Bloody hell. Jerry Cataract winked at him in the crowd.
Has Jerry put anything out since this match happened?
No, but Paul Italia posted on behalf of Jerry's. Whenever Jerry posts anything on YouTube or a post, I'm like, that's not Jerry.
Yeah.
Because it's not. What do you mean I can't move in a ref's grip? He's upset. He's like, Gennady, take your pants off.
Rob would.
What do you mean Bowen can't beat Levan? Devon watches Engen out King's move. King George?
Question mark? He said perplexedly.
What else have we got? I wanted Travis calling my match.
Travis is in trouble. He's in too much trouble.
We might talk about that a little bit later on. The Cap says, mate, love this show. So many passionate views. Yeah. And so as they don't go too far against each other, we bloody welcome it. We absolutely welcome it, my secret weapon. Because he has to get Opana tattooed on his willy, but only Anna. I've seen a video and Devon he's going all right. Have you seen that video?
I've not seen that video, but I did. I saw Devon just defeat everyone in Piss Wars of all time.
Yes.
I saw Devon in person piss East versus West 5, Devon, Larry, and like he wrote a whole sentence. Like I don't. His bladder enormous.
He's just like, just say go. That wasn't Gennady's small hand he grabbed. That's why he's mad.
Hey,
I like this one. Realize his Crocs weren't in sports mode the entire match. I like that one.
Win like this.
Crocs weren't in sports mode. Auden hung up a poster of Travis Bagent. Let's have a look. What else have we got here? He's frightened at what Gennady is doing to the chalk. Scooby-Doo mask. I would have gotten away in the ref script if it wasn't for you damn kids. The ref was Sap the Bee. I got Sap the Bead really hard on Facebook by the Sap the Bee.
Really?
Yeah. Over a free t-shirt.
Whoa.
It was brilliant.
Nice.
Engen, you said I'd win this one. You betrayed me. I hate it when it refreshes. No, my son's not pulling Barcho. Are you crazy? What else? See some good ones before. Someone told Devon that Shaq unfollowed him. Devon sees Jody admiring Levan's pronator. Triple with the super chat. Would it be 3-0 Devon win if he pinned in the first round? I don't think so. I think Gennady gets a pin.
Once Gennady figured out that he could hold Devon when Devon went full press mode, I don't know, man. I don't know.
There we go. Right, we need one more. He found out they were serving Bud Light. I'd be furious as well. He got beat by Gennady in Street Fighter.
Oh, man. Guy can't
he
win
found out
anything.
Jody bet on Gennady.
Well, then they're rich.
There we go. Right, let's find a couple more. Jody, why did you wash my green hoodie? Gennady stole my potatoes. He just realized it's East versus West and not Arm Wars. Why can't Paul Atoia pronounce my name?
How does he say it? How does he say it, Dan?
I don't know. I don't really see him. I think it's Larat.
Larat. I hear a lot of that.
I'm with you, constant gains. Maybe not immediate rematches, but I come from the old wrestling days, and if this were a title match, like the Paul and Sasha, which we're going to get to very soon, I think Paul has a right to a rematch.
Yeah.
I'm with you there, constant gains. He just found out that Engen is Sap the Bee.
Now that would be a great plot twist.
That would be a good one. What else have we got? Mate, I would be furious as well, Lucha.
Been there. My toenail is just now almost fully regrown when I stubbed it so hard when I was in an Airbnb with Robert Kelly in Houston, Texas, I believe.
There we go. Great and this, time. I reckon this is the last one. His kebab has tomato on it. There's the last one.
Beauty picks, everybody. Beauty picks. By the way, I talked to while you write those down. I was talking to Devon at the El Macumbo in Toronto about like a month ago now, and we were talking about Piss Wars. For those of you who aren't familiar, Piss Wars is a game that Devon has kind of created, I think, with Neil Pickup in conjunction with Arm Wars, maybe. But it's basically you gotta pee a lot of words, a lot of letters, and whoever can pee the most, that's it. So I was talking to Devon, and you know how in baseball, like when the next guy's up, they're like, batter up, you know?
Yeah.
So in Piss Wars, you do the same thing, except you say, bladder up.
Bladder up.
See? Huh? Put that on a t-shirt. Bladder up.
That's a good one. We need to start making teas like what is it? Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah.
He has all quotes on there.
We should just do all arm wrestling meme shirts.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
nobody think about that. That's ours. We're taking that. Oh, we should make them and then put them on the website for when we have the cards up.
Oh,
you get some cards, get a t-shirt. Oh, everybody likes it.
We need a Dead Set Legend t-shirt.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
As tomato. All righty, ask the community. Let's get into more talking points because this show is going to go for a long time, which is great because we all want to talk about it. All right, I'll scroll down. Thank you all very much for participating.
I got to re-drink myself. I'll be right back.
All righty, so the next talking point, and I'm sure you guys will fly in. Would Paul have won if the pin was called quicker? Would Pauline have won if the pin was called quicker? I think Joe Nelson dropped in the comments. He went and timed it, and it was 3 full seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Now, when you're using your anaerobic energy, 3 seconds is a long time. That's a third of a 100-meter race for the elite athletes. It's a lot. So there we go. So Joe's got in there. First round equals 3-second pins. Second round equals 5-second pins, all timed. I have had Joe on the show. He was on the 24-hour podcast. So I will back him in on that one. I will believe him. So that's 8 whole seconds. Would Paul have won if the pin was called quicker? It's a very interesting one because 8 whole seconds. So let me know in the chat after we get all the votes for the caption game. We've got another caption game a little bit later on, which I think you'll have a bit of fun with as well. So people saying, yeah, I think Paul absolutely would have won. Yeah, more shady shit in the Paul in match. What else have we got? Yeah, I think it hurt him. Paul was robbed. Is anyone on the it would not have affected his endurance much. There you go. Paul would have fared better. The stretched out static holding during the pins sure takes something out. What else have we got?
Oh, we're talking about, was Paul screwed?
More would Paul have won if the pins were called quicker. So according to Joe Nelson, first round was 3 seconds. Second round was 5 seconds. That's 8 seconds.
So the thing, I am 99% of the time, I'm on the referee's side. And I say, look, we don't have the same angle as the referee. Give him the benefit of the doubt. They're right there. But this was pretty bad. Like, I think does everybody agree that it was pretty bad? Because I think it was pretty bad. And I think that the reason that it bugs me so much is that I think because Paul only went one place, right? He's hooking, his body's full commit, he's way down. That was the only way Paul was going to be able to beat him.
Everyone's talking about getting Westeros over. Oh, I'm sorry, John. This got me. They took their nerves. Thank you, Turburglar. That's brilliant.
So now
like Joe says, 8 seconds. 8 seconds is a lot. He hooked
at red line.
Yeah, he went absolutely balls deep into it. Sasha, the only reason why I'm going to say like there's a 50-50 chance that Paul still might not have won because of the bloke that was on the other side of the table.
Sasha's a beast. Sasha's a beast.
Could Paul have got the jump and got the third pin? Absolutely, if he had an extra 8 seconds. Because by the time rounds 4 and 5 come, Paul was just spent. Absolutely spent. Yeah. So would have Paul won if the pin was called quicker? I would probably give it a 70% yes.
I remember, I'm pretty sure you can go back and check this. When I saw it happen, I'm pretty sure I said, if Paul loses this next match, people are going to be pissed about that call because I could see it happening at the moment. I could see Paul, and he was just redlining. And I think I want to not sound like a dickhead here, but a lot of people a lot of people think they know how hard it is to redline, but it's different. Yeah. I don't really know how to explain it, but when you're up there and you're under those lights and it's, you're at a pay-per-view, every second you spend in that elevated state is so much more intense than it usually would be. And it was just, if it was just a little bit, if it was 1 second extra, like Paul just needed to go and do it one last bit, then I would say, you know what, it is what it is. But it was just so long. It was so long.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
What else is saying? So I was rooting for Paul. He's definitely stronger than Sasha, but doesn't have the technique or world level experience. What else have we got in there? Maybe they put GoPros on the corner. King of the Table do that. They've got cameras on the corner of each one. They kind of get in the way of the refs, but
yeah. I mean, look, and the other side of it is people have gone back and forth for years on the best construction of the arm wrestling table. This is just what we've been using for the last 10, 15 of them.
Yeah. Paul may have won 3-0 if he had more energy for that one. Who knows for sure.
He was this close. He was this close in round 3.
So everyone's agreeing you did call that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What else have we got? Why is there no live replay like King of the Table for referee errors? Because no one challenged it. No one challenged it. They have replays and you can challenge the call, but no one did. So if Paul doesn't like to kick up a stink, he's very respectful. He tries to go on the referee's side and wants to put out a good, wants to be a role model for everyone, especially for like the people, he coaches football. So if he tells them, stop complaining about the refs, it's like, dude, I just saw you at East versus West, bitch. You know what I mean? So, I'm sure if Paul went, checked that, and bought himself another time.
Yeah. So how do they handle that though? Right. So, because Paul won that match, right? He won round 1. He won round 2.
So you can't. It's just
like
more, can you call the pin quicker?
Yeah, you can't go back in time. So it's like they could only give Paul more time to rest, which also gives Sasha more time to rest.
But what can you do? Yes, Paul, you pinned him.
Yeah.
And then he's spending all that energy going, well, call it quicker. But then, of course, in the next 3 rounds, he didn't get close.
Yeah.
So
I think this one, I think this match far more deserves a rematch than anything else that I saw on that day. I definitely want to see this one back.
Yeah. So you can't really challenge it, but there we go. So I would say 70% Paul would have a much better chance of winning if the pins were pulled quicker. Let's say you, Uncle John, before we get on to the next major talking point. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, plus the winner, plus the caption game.
Holy Lord Almighty.
So what do you think? Would Paul have won if the pin was called quicker?
Yes, I do think he would have.
There you go. Our favorite topic, John, live commentary.
Oh, well.
So there's the big kerfuffle.
Yeah.
But East versus West did a live commentary while they went live during the event. Had some good numbers. I watched it. Did live commentary hurt the pay-per-view sales?
So tell me I haven't gone back and watched what they did. Were they just broadcasting like a shot of the commentators?
No. So Ryan Turner was live and he was wandering around the crowd. He was at the bottom of the stage. I'm not sure if he was commentating the matches, but he called it live commentary, obviously to, So I'd have to listen to some of it.
Yeah.
I may or may not have got a clip sent to me that caught audio of Devon and Neil complaining. So that didn't help, but
awesome.
Yeah.
Look,
so
arm wrestling is so funny. It's so funny.
So it's like, so then because they had some good numbers over there and with us, you just see us.
Yeah.
But there you're getting a very good experience by having someone roam around and some, what did you think of that? What did you think of that?
Well, I'm just happy.
It wasn't live commentary. It was more behind the scenes. That's what Jar's saying.
It was, well, look, they can't blame us then. If they had their own thing going, like, well, I mean, at least that gives us a little bit of bulletproof protection, I think. Maybe like for 1 or 2 bullets.
So I think more will do that. Like I have a feel the king of the table just might have a camera at the commentators.
You
So
know, who were those guys? Those two guys that recommended that, like, I don't know, like a million years ago, there was these two guys, I can't remember. They were super duper smart, good looking, enormous in the pants. Who was it?
Yeah. It was some American bloke that lives in Canada.
And
Oh.
a sideways talking Aussie.
Yeah. Oh, was it us? Was it us? Oh, fucking hell. The only thing I am a little annoyed about, there's a lot of YouTubers out there. Actually, one of them did stick to their word, but a lot of YouTubers out there went, "Oh, I'll bow down, Engen. I won't do it. Sorry." But then they went live anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, arm wrestling is pretty funny.
So, but did it hurt? But did it hurt the pay-per-view sales? Do you think it did with all that behind the scenes stuff?
I
Because everyone's like, well, I'm not going to buy the pay-per-view, but I might get the next best thing here.
Was it for the whole thing?
Yep.
Wow, interesting. Look, I say go for it. Whatever they want to do, just do whatever you want to do, man. Like, just lay off my yard, bro. Like, that's all I'm asking.
Yeah. We've changed someone. Trip says, I used to think live commentary harms the event, but I saw how much you tried to promote the event. Now I think it supports the event, actually.
You see, it's interesting when people actually put the time in to listen to what we say and just don't listen to the yes men that are placed around them.
And pretty sure Don Adrice replied to me, said, thanks, Jake. We're on it. So at the start, John, they started the event, but still had the
Yeah.
I messaged Don, said, Don, we've got no video. And he went, thanks, Broham. We're onto it. But without,
So Trip War, thank you for taking the time, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because then what that happened, I was able to project it to people. Then they went to other channels and said, it's been sorted. And we didn't miss anything. Dung's in the chat. Dung, all I can say, I was there and the down ref was useless. Dung was there. He bought the VIP. He sent me some videos. I posted one of the videos he sent me with Devon and Morozov there together and some behind the scenes stuff. So Dung, thank you very much. Although he did send the same videos to a whole heap of other people. But no, that's fine. I appreciate it, Dung. I appreciate the time and effort you did to help me out. So really, really appreciate it, Dung. I hope, besides the reffing and whatnot, I hope you really enjoyed the experience and it was exactly what you wanted. Okay, what else have we got in the chat? Yep, awesome. This one here says Andrew E, good guy. So supposedly they did well in the pay-per-view sales because you got Devon. Devon equals sales. They had their target number done before the matches started. Good. That's what we want to hear. We're not against these things. We want them to succeed so there's more events. Right. More athletes are pulling. Uncle John and I make more content. And then we can attend these events. Just maybe a thanks.
Yeah, maybe or maybe just don't stab us in the face. Yeah. That'd be great too. Maybe just don't do that. That'd be awesome.
Enormous in doll pants. Oops, action figure pants.
White Wolf. You watch yourself.
There we go.
Watch very carefully.
So everyone's saying g'day to Dung. Talking about some reffing. If we're talking about Travis and Derek's live commentary, then yes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Was
this
Travis?
guitar
I just need to go back and watch the whole thing. Because I like Travis commentary, right? I think it's funny. I like it when he loses it. I like it when he goes too far, but not everybody does.
Yeah. Mr. Dung should have removed the ref and started reffing. No way. Have you ever seen Dung talk? That match wouldn't have started. Dung's my guy, but he can go in the voice department. At least you got stabbed in the face and not the back, Uncle John.
That's true.
Well, that's okay, Irving. No need to apologise. Hope you fixed the break. That's a bit more important than listening to two Neanderthals here. I like Derek as a commentator with the analytics and everything like that.
Yeah.
The feedback that I'm getting is he got steamrolled by a more dominant Travis. Even Travis got stuck into him. Travis got stuck into everyone.
Yeah. Travis is, in my opinion, a dish best served by its goddamn self.
That's right. That's right. So Travis versus Core Sports and Engen. So this is the next talking point I want to have a chat about. So during the broadcast, I haven't heard it officially, but everyone was telling me and messaging me. I need to go back and watch it. Travis went a bit too hard on the Core Sports team for their replays.
Because they weren't capturing the replays in a way he wanted.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah.
Then then from there, you could faintly hear Travis and Engen's discussion and Core Sports and things like that. So that's what I'm hearing.
So now let me get this right. They know who Travis is, right?
Yes.
And they did pay him to come and do commentary at the show, correct?
Yeah.
And they also got mad when Travis Bagent started talking shit about the people paying him money.
That's such a Travis Bagent thing to do. So it was very, very it was very interesting. Look, I'm a bit different when I'm lucky enough to be at the event. I'll be a bit more professional. You know, Travis obviously doesn't need the money. I like being at these events so you don't for me, bite the hand that feeds you. But this wouldn't be an issue if we didn't hear it. Like if we didn't hear it in the background, because we know it's a rotating team at East versus West. They sometimes can have up to 5 commentators, and we know it's a rotating team. But the thing that was more noticeable from a lot of the people watching, is Travis's commentary from that point onwards.
I see.
So it was very interesting.
Yeah.
And it was the first time it wasn't like Core Sports had stuffed up replay after replay after replay after replay. It was they just didn't get it right that one time. Now, like I was saying the other day, if Travis just took off his headset and went, "Hey guys, you got to fucking fix that up. You got to pull your head in," and things like that, I don't think it'd be a problem. I don't think it'd be a problem. But yes,
I agree. But it's like, it's just like everybody there. Like, did you see that clip that that Artem posted? I think it was on Instagram, and it was Travis doing a little speech before like the meeting beforehand. And he was like, "You got the best promoter in the world. You got the best commentator in the world," right? Like, he's already starting to do his shenanigans before the show starts. You got to understand what Travis is when you bring him to your event. Like, if you think he's not going to do that shit, I'm sorry. Can't help you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Travis is a one-man show. I think Travis is a one-man show. If you get in your way, I do believe I could work well with Travis because I just know how to feed the beast.
Right.
I'm not trying to out Travis. You know, where you know, I would feed him well. I would feed him well.
Yeah.
That would be good. Travis is a show. Be prepared. Uncle John doing his Travis impersonation. He's on point once again. Take care, everyone. See you, mate. Travis is going to copyright this stream. Joe Nelson says, Aussie arm wrestler. No. They got the replays bad. I was complaining about it the whole time. All right, Joe. I thought, hey, Joe, I thought we were buds. I thought we bonded.
Oh, man.
Actually, remind me after the show to talk to you about Joe Nelson.
Oh.
In a good way.
All right.
What else have we got? Yeah, make sure the mics are off. Derek was too nice. Derek's a nice guy, though.
Derek is a nice guy.
What else have we
and
got?
Travis, and Derek, when he explains arm wrestling to people, it's like butter. It's like butter when he talks about it, and he talks about this real like he's just like the best third grade teacher ever, you know, and it's just slow. You can understand it, so even the dumb idiots can really grasp the sport. That's what I like about Derek. Makes me feel good. Okay.
Yeah, he's a good dude. What else have we got? Okay, beauty. Everyone's just chatting to each other. Yeah. So, look, it wouldn't be such a deal if we didn't hear the thing afterwards. I don't think.
Yeah.
For Travis to then do a 180, I was like,
yeah. Well,
I don't think it's the end of Travis and Core Sports. I think or Travis, or what's it called? You know, Engen. I think Travis will continue to be invited back. I think it's just
I don't
bit of a tiff.
I think it's just a little kerfuffle that happens. But look, weird stuff. When, like, Jake, you'll understand. When you are doing a big event like this, like a King of the Table, like, shit just happens, right? And you're like, oh, okay. And you know, nobody can tell because you cover it up because you're the guy, right? And these things just happen. So, you know, it's, for me, it's just at the end of the day, just take your microphone off, Travis. God damn it.
Yeah. So it was different. It was all right. It was certainly something different. That's for sure. And for the record, I do like Derek as a commentator. I don't know. I just feel sometimes you can have two good commentators together and it just doesn't work. I need to go back and listen to them two more to get it. I don't know if they clicked or didn't click, but it can be very difficult to click with Travis. So,
no doubt about that.
A couple of comments. What else? What else have we got? He says, White Wolf, Jake, can we see the same Aussie that was on Arm Gods 2 hours ago? That was killer Aussie, just for 5 minutes. Hope Uncle John can survive you.
You must have been slinging shit all over.
Well, when you come after me, like Pauline does, and then I'm just teeing off on everyone.
Love it. Spicy Aussie, one of my favorite varieties.
I can get there. I can get there hard, real hard. But yeah, it was. I did have some fun on that show. Derek was great with Bowen, but seemed unfocused this time, and I don't think Travis pronounced one Eastern Puller's name correctly. You got to get the names right.
Right.
Everyone criticised Don Underwood. He wasn't even saying the right last names. Not even.
I know.
It was Irakli Saganishvili.
Did you know
Yeah.
that I spent like 2 hours with Don helping him try to pronounce the names before he went? Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
You just need to write it down phonetically. Joe Nelson, that's your first warning. Now, is this for East versus West or in general? Tread carefully, my friend.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nah, it's brilliant. Canadian Psycho says they're good at commentary when they're not together. There you go. Of course, East versus West. You're lucky, young man. You're lucky. Now, all right. Next talking point. Where does Rivas sit in the rankings now after that dominant display against our man?
Well, I am just going to go over to the World Arm Wrestling Rankings. When was the last time these were updated? This was updated May 7th. So this is currently including
Right East versus West.
So Rivas on this list is currently 8th, just above Chafee. So their top 10, right hand, Vitaly at 10, Dave Chafee at 9, Rivas 8, Artem Morozov 7, Prudnik 6, Devon 5, Gennady 4, Jerry 3, Hermes 2, Livon number 1.
So then it goes. Yeah, was Dave's injury worse than what we thought, or was just Rivas too good on the day? So for me, what I think happened is Dave trained for oppressing Rivas and relied on hooking horsepower. I think that's where Dave trained for ages. And then when he turned up, Rivas went the top role. And he was like, oh, shit. And it was just too much.
I mean, I've seen some suggestion that maybe like people didn't think Dave showed up. Do you think? I mean, he looked big. He looked like the normal Dave size, right? He looked ready to go. I don't know. Dave always he's always that calm, right? You never see him get crazy. So that looked pretty similar. But like, I was shocked. That was the most shocking thing that happened in the whole event was Rivas just being amazing. Now, so I would put him in that same place, right? Right now, he goes to number 8, just above Dave, wherever you have Dave. I'm fine with that. But he could be number 2. He could be number 1 for all we know. I mean, send him up the ladder. Send the man up the ladder. If you're beating, I mean, who's the only other guy that's beaten Dave Chafee look like that? Livon.
Yeah.
And Livon didn't even make it look that easy. So, I don't know.
It was certainly, he certainly climbed into the top 10 for me. I can't wait to sit down and do my rankings. I got to move it all around because, Gennady climbs, Devon drops.
Right.
Dave, Rick James knows I wasn't in his corner.
That could be it.
So just quickly talking about this, like moving to more Dave Chafee, because I think I was just we were really impressed. We were really impressed with Rivas.
Really good.
But why can't Dave win at East versus West? Like everyone questions his endurance, but he wins in the longer format.
Right.
He's undefeated at King of the Table, but can't win at East versus West. Why do we think that is? Well,
it's a question that really only Dave Chafee really knows the answer to, and he might not even know the answer. I mean, for like King of the Table, and he's for you got to travel a long ass way for both of them, right? So that kind of kicks that out the door. But if I'm Dave, I'm like, I'm thinking about that a lot. And I'm like, why do I keep pulling in these best of 5s? Maybe I should be pulling in these best of 7. situations. That maybe that would be a little better.
And sometimes as well, if we just keep it plain and simple, sometimes the other person is just better.
Yeah. That's
They're
it.
just better.
That's it.
The other person is just better.
And also, arm wrestlers do this all the time, right? At that elite level, you can bounce up and down as like me, just like a normal arm wrestler, right? A guy who's not doing anything crazy. But if I work out for 6 weeks in preparation for an event versus right now, that's going to be two very, very different dudes, very different guys in a 6-week period of time on the table. Now, something bad happens in that 6 weeks. Maybe things go wrong. Maybe something was up with Dave. I don't know. But if I'm Dave, I'm just going to go to king of the table probably.
Well, it's hard when someone says, hey, you want 15 grand, 20 grand or whatever.
I know, right?
It's for you and your wife to come to Turkey.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard. White Wolf says that was actually Chave Davey, a plant. Derek was in on it. Oh, because Derek didn't want to look silly by losing to Rivas. So he's like, right. We blame Derek.
Oh, man.
We blame Derek. So Rivas definitely climbs into the top 10.
Yeah. For sure in the top 10. It's too early right now to see what new Mega Rivas can do, right? We need
to write
more
down
data.
Rankings. Maybe we'll do a show later in the week for a top 10 rankings. I'll definitely do one.
Beauty.
Interesting. Carl Superman Stanley's in the chat. He said, what's up? What's up, fellas? Good to see Varley back. This is 2 shows in a row or 2 out of 3 shows.
Nice.
Varley disappeared for a while, but he says he's here. He's working in a different state. I'm in a different state working on a different job, but we're back on track. Varley's back.
What's up?
But he's brilliant. All right, let's play another caption game, and then we'll get to our final talking point. I might just cancel. I'm not too happy with the votes at the moment, so I might just cancel and not give out any points for the captain game on this one.
Nobody will be upset. Nobody will be upset.
I just want to see what the chat thinks. I don't think I'll count these points, guys. What do you think? Let me know. That was a warm-up one, I think.
Yeah,
what do you think? That was a warm-up one. Exhibition doesn't count. This next one actually counts.
Just talking about practice.
Okay, I'm just going to end it now for the warm-up one. Damn.
I did not like that. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Damn, Jake in a bad mood today. Cancel it all, says the Drew. No friggin' way. You got to get it, Jake. If it ain't Jake Biden in the flesh.
He always turns the corner, and there he is, smiling away.
Culture for 5 minutes. I love this. This is brilliant. Aussie, are you and East Ref now cancelling the votes? No points for Rick.
Obvious. One step ahead.
So Rick Chains gets the win. 3 unknown arm with 2 points. Freze M with 1 point there. Thank you all very much for playing.
Very good. Very good. Very nice.
Now that's the Jake from 2 hours ago.
Welcome back.
Sir Fatty, my man from the 98%, what's up? He says, happy to hear Aussie again and happy I'm currently undefeated against Uncle John right hand.
You're lucky.
Happy to hear Aussie again. I'm like live every day with videos. What, hear me again? I was live on another show 2 hours ago. Thank you very much for your super chat, Sir Fatty. You star. Obviously, you've pulled Sir Fatty right arm.
Have I?
You must have put him at Winter Blast last year and he might have pinged you.
Probably. Look, I don't know if you guys know this, but I pull a lot of people.
I'm pretty fucking good.
I get around.
Still Jake Biden? Nothing has changed. Next thing you know, Aussie is sniffing women's hair.
Recalling your fun times with old Corn Pop.
Don't worry about it. And you all thought Jake was a bully before tonight. Is Engen in that room with you, Jake? This is true. I am live every 30 minutes.
It is a fact.
Jake is more. He's live more than bonus the next 50. Okay. That's brilliant. Okay, you guys are on the right. We're going to play the next round of the capture game before we get to our final talking point. What I think is a major talking point. And if we have any time,
probably won't.
We can talk about your talking points.
Yeah. Look at that shot of Devon. Oh, glorious.
So what is the ref thinking right here?
Ooh.
What is the ref thinking right here?
Did Rob kiss Zarab?
Zarab. Why only So what is the ref thinking? Look into his brain. Thinking Uncle John is sort of a big deal.
Captain understands it, right?
Did I leave the stove on? I think I can take him. The third taco was a bad idea. How can I screw RVJ2? Oh, wow. That's a pretty mouth on that boy.
All right.
What? Where did that arrow come from?
Nice. White Wolf comes in big. I like it. Breaking the fourth wall. This guy gets it.
Where did that arrow come from? Clearly thinking about screwing a Western puller over. He's not even looking at Zarab.
Yeah, look at that. He's not making Zarab's shoulders square.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? What's a Tootsie Pop?
What? You don't know? You don't know about Tootsie Pops?
Let me Google.
Like, you have that commercial. So there's a commercial from like the 60s or 70s, and it's an owl, and these kids have these Tootsie Pops. It's like a sucker, right? Like a lollipop thing. And then they're like, how many licks does it take? And then the owl goes, 1, 2, 3, and he bites it and then gives it back to the kid who's pissed.
Which is funny because everyone was calling Rob Vigent an owl.
Because he was hooing.
I wonder if the missus will like my lips in that position. Maybe I can try. Bowen would beat him. RVJ has supple lips. What the F is with the ref? This match is fixed, right?
You're not going with the plan. Rob.
Your forehead is starting to look like mine. Why do I do this job? Everyone hates me after every event.
Dude, it's so true. Being a referee is the worst. Oh my God.
Where's my vibrator? Oh. Everyone just like has fun, and then Marcus is like, right, let me show these people what volume 11's like.
Let's crank up the sexuality here a bit.
He's loving Farley. I'm pretty sure my life is cheating on me.
Oh, that could be a whole meme channel. Sad referee moments. What referees are thinking before the go?
Oh, pretty much my life is cheating.
He's like, I'm never gonna sign those divorce papers.
Oh. Do you think he moisturized?
If she thinks I'm picking up little Jimmy, she's got another thing coming.
Is that Pinot Grigio?
Oh,
Because Rob drinks wine.
Wine.
I hate Bud Light brand. Rob's going in for one. If Sarab doesn't want it, I'm in.
He's like, what if he just stuck his face right in between the two of them? little peck on each cheek.
Rob doesn't want it. I mean, geez, it's so long to write.
Look, you got everyone. This is clear. Everyone needs to have a person in their life that looks at them the way that sound guy is looking at Zarab through the little gap there. He is looking at him like he is a piece of man.
I wonder what kind of bikini I want to wear in the shower later. Oh. Did I forget to wipe front to back? What? It would fit fine. The ref's just like, I hate RVJ. What should I have for supper? RVJ has pretty eyebrows. Engen, please get this mustache idiot out of the picture. Did I leave the pay-per-view porn on in my hotel room?
Yes.
When he cries himself.
The answer is yes.
What else have we got? Smells like Mad Dog 2020. I don't get that one. The guy on the headset looks like a 70s porn star. Did you just give the Ric Flair? Woo!
Woo!
Ref thinks it should be RVJ.
I agree. RVJ versus Bowen is the only match now. It's the only match, guys. I'm telling you.
Joe's laughing at me because I've never seen the Tootsie Pop commercials and I'm laughing.
It's I would say in North America, it's one of the most popular commercials ever in the history of time.
All right. Don't send me a link, you germs. I wonder if Biden beats Trump again.
Oi. Not if RVJ has anything to say about it.
Jake laughing and doesn't know the joke. It's like when he has a guest on and making
That's funny. That's funny.
Like I'm laughing at your joke now, MC. Idiot. No, that was a good one. That was a good one. What else have we got? Rob, I said close. I'm kissing only. Oh, I need one more. Did I leave the iron on? Do I look like Steve Wilco? He's the bodyguard from Jerry Springer.
From Jerry Springer. Yeah, if you shaved the beard.
That's how you play a trumpet. American mouth.
Has any non-American ever said that in a sentence ever? Have those words been said before?
Oh. What else have we got? I hope I get to second base. What else have we got? How do you pronounce RVJ? Rivs. Rivs. I hope I don't get a boner. Did I take my contacts out last night? Do they brush their teeth? The guy on the headset looks like a younger version of me with a tan. There you go, Justin. Everyone's loving the dude's little head. What else have we got? Ref. Ooh. Rob. Ooh. They're trying to out-who each other. Ooh. Ooh.
I like that. I like that a lot.
All right, what else we got? A couple more minutes. What else have we got? What else have we got? I've never been kissed like that. I can't believe I'm reffing Mark. That's so dumb. That's a good one.
What's the other Wahlberg? I think he looks more like the one from
Donnie Wahlberg?
Yeah, Donnie. I think he looks more like Donnie now.
From New Kids on the Block?
Yeah. Were you a blockhead?
No.
I
am now. Step by step. Ooh, baby. Gonna get with your girl. Okay.
That's good.
We need an arrow for the sign guy. That could be next week's. Thank you, Z's Guitar. That could be next week's one. Okay. Thank you very much for the super chat. Mad Dog 2020 grew up on it. I don't know what I know what Tootsie Pops are now. Mad Dog 2020. It's a weird drink.
A weird drink. Marcus probably drank it.
I'll put my money where his mouth is. My eyebrows look smashing.
Oh, they do. They're angular.
I usually skip this part.
Wise.
What else have we got? I wonder if I switched to Geico and saved 10%. Oh, you guys. Blow the candles out and make a wish. I think we're alone now. All righty. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Ref, is Matt really a wild horse?
He asks them. He's like, guys.
He's like, you're from America, which isn't Canada. He's like, you're from over there. Is Matt really a wild horse?
Is he like a Mustang?
Jake, don't ever sing again. Well, someone just lost their 3 points.
Rick.
Gone.
Cut him off.
Done. All righty. So thank you very much. So we've got the 4. Let's get it going before as everyone votes, we get to our final talking point, which I know could be a sticking point for some people. Thank you everyone for playing.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff on that one. I mean, the first one, I'd probably give it somewhere in the C plus range. That last one, you guys are going home with at least a B plus. I'm telling you, it's not bad. You don't have to hide your report cards this time.
I'd love for someone to go back and just get some of the best highlights where you and I just lose it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
I like it. I like it. I like people. Glad we're all here. Glad we're all having a good time. Did they announce who Devon is pulling yet at the dark card?
No. But I'm going to announce who won.
Yeah, you're going to announce who won?
Who won my card.
Oh, right.
So this person has 7 days if you know him. Colin Naus. He won the arm wrestling trading card, a limited edition. You got 7 days to get in contact with me. Email, Instagram, whatever. Get in contact with me. You've got till next week's Maximum Bang Monday. Otherwise, it'll be done for another giveaway. So if anyone knows who Colin is, he was the only one. So I couldn't even do I could do a random draw, but there's only one entry.
He's the man.
Colin. So Colin is the winner there. Congratulations, Colin. He was the only one, even when I gave people second chances. No one picked Gennady.
Wow.
And the score. So he was the only one that picked the 3 right. So Colin, get in contact with me, please. Please, please, please get in contact with me. I would greatly appreciate it. Congratulations, Colin. John.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they're very invested in East versus West, and so they should, but they're very passionate, like they are about their favorite arm wrestler. That East versus, there's no one even close to East versus West.
Ah, yes.
We quietly remind people of a certain statistic about matches, because everyone sits there and says Monster Factory was crap because they were 3-0. Arm Wars were crap because it was 6-0. King of the Table, 6-0. We gave him a stat, and it came true.
Yeah.
9 out of 12 matches were 3-0.
Yeah.
Good or bad?
Well, there's a lot you have to take apart, because as much as I would just love to.
What a comment. One day we'll find out Jake isn't even Australian.
That would be a great plot twist. I love it. So let me start out by giving the benefit of the doubt, I guess. It is difficult to put on close matches. It is difficult. It is not an easy task. But 9 out of 12 is real bad. Real bad. Like, what's the actual percentage of that? What is that, like 70s?
It would be, hang on, 9 out of 12.
I can't do math in my brain.
75%. Oh, that's an easy one. Jeez, I'm an idiot.
75%?
Yeah.
So that, because we've done this before too, and before it was not that high. What was it before? Like 60, 65?
It was like 67.
67% before. So this is the thing, though. Like, of course, I want the matches to be close. Okay, before we get there, let me put things in order. Not all 3-0 victories are created equal. Okay? A 3-0 drubbing is not the same as what we got to see with Irakli versus Keter Gali, right? Keter Gali beat Irakli 3-0, but man, that was a match. That was awesome to watch. There was plenty to see. But that's rare, right? That's rare. That's a super rarity that you have a really interesting 3-0. So
let me go through, John.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through every 3-0, and you're going to give me a pass or fail.
Okay.
Mindauskis versus Oleg.
Fail.
Massive fail. Oleg was out of. He said he came out and said he was out of shape. The match was at a lateness. I have a theory about that match. Might tell you off camera.
All right.
Barcho Saganishvili versus Adam Warinsky.
Is there a medium? Is there a medium?
I'm giving it a pass.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing a genuine future star.
Right.
But I have a...
Now,
I message you? No, I might have messaged Marcus privately about my theory about all these matches, which I'll talk to you off camera. So I'm giving that one a pass. What say you, John?
If his last name isn't Saganashvili, do you still give it a pass?
I think because he's 18.
Okay. All right. I can buy it. I can buy it. I'll allow it. I'll week pass for me. A week pass.
Daniel Prokopchik versus Doug Ehrlich. No. Same. Zurav versus RVJ. Have you rewatched that match? Take your personal feelings out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I didn't mind it. It was RVJ back on the table, and he didn't get smoked.
And we did see some fire.
So I'm giving it a pass.
Yeah.
You as well?
Yeah. I'm feeling generous.
I'm putting stars next to your one. Your two passes have come with stars.
Because I will say this for both Doug and Rob, at least they did do some things. They did talk shit. They were very high horse coming in, which doesn't always work out, but I appreciate the effort. Whereas their opponents did not.
Yes. Just read some of the comments. Moratov versus Cody Merritt.
No.
Vitali versus Tobias Sperong. Left hand.
What?
Left hand.
Yeah, left hand. So I would say since it's left hand, it doesn't get a pass.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, we all know I love left-handed matches. You love left-handed matches, John.
But we got to talk to the people, right? The majority of people do not.
They do not care. I love seeing, it was great to see Tobias Sperong back on the table. Also, Vitali.
Yeah.
But according to a lot of people's eyes, it meant nothing. There's no left-handed champions at East versus West. Then it was a 3-0 drubbing.
Yeah. Disappointment.
Yeah. David Samushia, Brendan Alcesor.
Yeah.
Nope. Rivas versus Dave.
Because it was so shocking. Yes, it passes.
Correct. Same. Ongabayev versus Irakli.
Awesome. Best 3-0 I've ever seen.
That was a great 3-0.
Yeah.
Robert Kelly's joined in late. He says, well, late join, but what up? You dead set legend.
Robert.
What else have we got? I'd like to see an all left-hand card. I was saying that left arm would be brilliant.
Yeah.
What does Uncle John know about arm wrestling? I've seen better arms on chairs. Love it.
Me too.
So
was that all of them? Was that all the 3-0s?
Yeah.
And what was the pass fail ratio that we gave?
So we've given 4 out of 9.
4 out of 9. Okay.
So yeah, go fire off now.
It's tough, right? I want to be able to really, I don't have any issue. People can say whatever they want, except for don't sell me a bill of goods that East versus West like only has awesome matches. Because that's what people try to tell me all the time, that East versus West, if you want the matches, you're bang for buck. Well, I mean, yeah, if you get 17 matches, but like 14 of them are 3-0 fucking loser matches, then who cares, right? But I think that for me, overall, I give East versus West 7. If we're only going pass fail, it definitely passes because of Devon versus Gennady, because of Ongrabayev, Irakli, because of Rivas, because of the Zoranov match, right? So yeah, I think great matches can make up for dud matches?
My big thing now. Yeah, you can have good 3-0 matches and you can have bad 3-0 matches. Now, my reason of always bringing it up, because some people, and this is even going last year, I'm the best promoter ever. And it's like all the matches you're throwing, you're trying to buy friends and buy mates in the arm wrestling world. And you're putting on terrible events that were 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Yeah.
6-0, 6-0, 6-0. So it's very hard doing matches. And I'm not taking anything away. It is very hard to book matches 100%. Not every match can be a banger. And sometimes we need 3-0 matches to make other matches. Rivas would say Bacho Saganishvili comes straight to mind from this East versus West. My one is just get the East versus West cock out of your mouth and give everyone else a fair chance. You know what I mean? Because everyone's like, all the others, I read it all the time, all the others should just quit and give up and bow down East versus West. And then when I provide with the stats and go, hey, we got 9 out of 12 that were 3-0, is it good or bad? So, I mean, if I took out, say, the Cody match, the Minder match, and the Daniel Doug match, we would just be blowing our minds about the card. That saves us an hour and a half.
That's true.
Saves us an hour and a half. Now, I'm not trying to throw any shade or disrespect to the athletes, because when you get offered a match, you go take it and you go do what you can do.
Yeah.
Minder was impressive to do that. Prokopchik was massive to do that. Moratov, to beat someone 60-odd kilos heavier than you, is very impressive.
Look, nobody always has good matches. It doesn't happen, right? I try very hard to have good matches, and I've had just stinker matches both ways, where I've won and where I've lost. And it's difficult. It's difficult. And but at the same time, I hold myself responsible for putting on a good match, right?
Yeah.
If I am significantly over or under my opponent, I have to take that into consideration and then add something else in to grab people's attention. Because if you have a platform as big as East versus West, why the hell are you just going to go there and not make any noise? That's the biggest waste of all. If nobody remembers your name.
Yeah, Daniel Prokopchik tried in the last round. He was wrist curling Doug, and he was playing with his food there. So now I'm not like, I've got to get to some super chats because, I get criticized for talking about this quite a lot. There's good 3-0 matches, there's bad 3-0 matches. We're not asking for fake matches or anything like that. You, like us, want to see a banger every single match where we're exhausted because the event was so incredible, not because it was so long. Now, I do think for, say, $10 a pay-per-view, Engen could almost have one a month.
Yeah.
Almost.
Or
sell stuff for, have a pay-per-view event, then a free event. Pay-per-view event, then a free event. Pay-per-view event. Yeah. Because, he had the East versus West qualifiers, and everyone had to make their own way there.
Right. Because it was like Sandris and
Giannis was there. I found it weird FA Comic was pulling. I found it weird. There was someone else I found it weird that was pulling, because FA Comic hasn't lost at East versus West.
Right.
Sandris was pulling. I know Sandris just loves to compete and wants to win.
Yeah.
Speaking of someone that just loves to compete and win, Marcus Thompson dropping the hammer.
Pow!
Says, my partner in crime, what will for the caption game win? There's a big arrow clearly. Come on, boys. Remember, this Sunday, the 14th, on Armgob's website, watch the live Super Series number 3 at the Manchester Fit. Pro Arm Gods making the rules. Oh,
nice.
Oh.
What's the? Is it tournament style or is it? It's
21
Super Series, right?
21 super matches.
Oh.
There are some championship matches on there where if not only do they win the championship, guaranteed a spot at Canada's Arm Gods.
Nice.
Arm Gods too. So a lot riding on the line just for a $5. You want to talk about value for money? It's there.
That's where it is.
It is there. Armgods.com. It's going to be brilliant. I need a start time as well, please, Marcus. That would be brilliant. And of course, what is brilliant, really, really, really appreciate the ongoing support from all of you legends.
Massive.
Really, really appreciate it. I'll get back to your super chat, Marcus. We've got, don't listen to Marcus. Wait a minute. No, do listen to Marcus because he knows what he's saying. Laugh out loud. And he's also, White Wolf's also given away 10 memberships. So
nice.
I'll see if they've all been given away because what you got to do, guys, thank you very much, White Wolf. 4 of them have been given away. So click on where White Wolf is giving away memberships and say allow gifts to memberships. If you do that, you get yourself a free membership because just about everyone is now a member. Finding it harder and harder to give them all away. You dead set legend. So you click on it, allow gifts, bang, get yourself a free membership.
I just saw Paul Lynn. Paul Lynn was in the house. Paul, how you doing, buddy? Let us know how's the arm. And we did have a session talking about you. We were talking about the pin.
Where is this comment? Paul, where's Paul? See you, MC. See you later. I got to keep scrolling down. Paul in
around there. There it is.
Let's do a show tomorrow.
Do it
at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's do a show, Paul. Yes. Say yes. Say yes, Paul. Let's do a show. 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So in 22 hours, let's do a show, Paul. Hit me up. Yes, yes, yes. Please say yes. John, can you keep an eye on it?
I will.
I'm going to go leave.
Paul says I'm in. He says I'm in.
Are you lying?
No, he says right there. It's right there.
I need a legally binding contract.
Well, Paul, I enjoyed your match thoroughly. I was outraged by how you had to pin that guy for 7 seconds. I got over it. I'm sure like you have, but man, that was a good match, dude. That was really good.
There you go. So everyone joining tomorrow. I'm advertising you, Paul. I'm advertising you live with Paul Lynn tomorrow. Lindiana Jones coming back on the show to talk about his match.
Love it.
With Sasha before Beers with Bad Company. So get on there. I'll message you after this show, Paul. Thanks, you legend. I'll put Marcus's chat back up there.
Hey, I know we're kicking it off here in a second, but I just want to say Brandon Allen, Filthy Power, he just went live, and his topic is I hate arm wrestling right now.
Yes.
Spicy.
Yeah, so we'll let's have we got enough votes for the caption game? Oh, I'm gonna leave it for one more minute, and then we're all gonna go to Brandon Allen's channel. Paul, we did talk about your match a little bit earlier. If you rewind back, you'll see your name pop up, and we'll come on the show tomorrow. You're dead set legend, and we'll do a show about East versus West, your experience. And how you got Bret Hart. Absolutely. So let's go back to the caption game, you dead set legends. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll end the poll there. James Clark.
Nice.
3 points. White Wolf and Varley, I'll give them 2 points each for being second, and Joe sneaks in there with a point.
Everybody wins. I can dig it.
That is awesome. Hey, so Pauline on the show tomorrow.
Love it.
Dare go on Brandon's channel now, Paul, and make me look bad. No, Brandon's awesome. So live with Paul tomorrow. I might do a ranking show later on in the week. We've got Arm Gods this weekend as well. What's going on with Uncle John?
A whole lot of not too much. I will tell you this. I'll give you guys the inside scoop on what I will be doing this weekend. I will be voicing several scripts. Do you want to hear some of the titles?
Yes.
All right, here's one. Demon Slayer fights strongest demons to unlock his hidden powers. How about Orphan has no magic power, but is the strongest magician? That's my life now. That's the stuff I read.
There you go. Interesting.
Yeah.
Awesome. No, that is.
No, they're not having me do any of the early video capture this time around. I think they're going to do it legit this time. No.
That is brilliant. Guys, we are out of here for another fun. Thank you all so much for another awesome Maximum Bang Monday. Join me tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. I will have Paul Lynn on the show, the Lincredible One. We're all going to head over to Brandon Allen's channel. Tell him Uncle John and the Aussie Arm Wrestler sent you and that we know what Tootsie Rolls are. You all take care. Thank you so much for being the best supporting people in the world. We can't do it without you. We will see you tomorrow with Paul Lynn on the show.